Alrighty, welcome back guys. In this video we're going to do something a little bit different. We're the major sponsor in a local fishing competition held by Noosa Fish Heads. And the aim of the competition is to fill as many bags of fish as you can. There's 9 target species and you've got to fill 2 fish per bag. And they all have to be caught on our lures. So every team's going to be getting a packet of swim crabs, swim minnows, swim prawns and some rigging for swim crab. I'm going to be teaming up with my brother Steve and we've come up with a little bit of a game plan. We haven't had any pre-fishing. We're going in fairly blind. It looks like we've got 20 to 30 knot southeasterlies and there's a heap of fresh in the river, so it is going to be very, very tough. I'm going to be filming the whole thing. I'm going to try and explain how we're going to try and target and isolate certain species, the different lures we'll be using, different jig heads, different line, different leader, different combos. It's one of the things I enjoy most about fishing is targeting different fish and isolating them. So the comp kicks off tomorrow and goes for 3 days. So stick with me. I'm going to rig up a few rods and I'm going to show you the lures I'm going to start with and what our game plan is for day one. Plan for day one is very, very simple. We're going to suss the arena out, see where the fish are feeding and hopefully try and fill our bag of trevs first. Start easier and then hopefully get a bit of bycatch fishing for trevs and then we can start filling our bags from there. But I won't talk too much, so let's just get stuck straight in. We're having a pretty tough morning trying to find fish on day one, so we came into this canal using the swim minnow chasing GTs. Yep.
Oh, G?
Yeah. And heaps of bites from them. So they're lower down than you think. Like
yeah,
they're right on the bottom.
Definitely.
Oh, he's not the biggest fish, but first one for me for the morning. Nice little GT on the swim minnow in mullet. 1 6-ounce BKK 10 head. Get him back and keep going. I was like just off the drop off here. I was like, oh, I'm not hitting the bottom, and then I let it sink for a little bit longer. As soon as he hit the bottom, I got a bite. That's what they're like.
Very deep.
No, out that little bit deeper.
Little work, James. Trev back.
I set hooks at the right time as well, like they were tapping, and then I was like, I'm going to set it now, so I reckon one. Yep, that's better. Oh, he's snaking or something. He's on an anchor rope. Probably a jack. No, he's like, I'm seesawing. Probably a jack. It felt better.
It sounded better.
Oh, yucks. Seesawing on something.
Oh.
No, I reckon that was a jack. Ah, he got me. It's 15-pound leader. Tie back on and get back in. Something. It'd be very rare for a trev to snag on something. Again,
That quickly.
it kind of obviously accidentally did it. But it felt like he was directly going towards something and he was happy to stop once he was in. Whereas a trev would just keep running. And you're like, oh, he's over here, but he'd be over there. That's a good jack.
So that was that then.
Nah. What do you do?
No, not.
Yep. Let's cut. that big a fish. Yep. Oh, it's another one of those things. Might even be a big cod. Heavy or whatever it is. It's going to be big cod. Yeah.
Shit, is it?
I'll get him back around.
That's a good score.
Nice black spot estuary cod on the swim minnow. It's always interesting, they regurgitate their food a lot, and look at the size of the swimming crab leg he coughed up compared to him. That's a giant crab he's eating, a big blue swimmer I'm assuming. Yeah, that's cool. Always have a look, see what they're regurgitating. There's a couple of smaller crab claws in there too. So get him back and keep going. Yep. Oh,
what is it?
What is it?
Oh, I was on the surface. Oh, what? The GH or something?
No, they're crabs.
Are you on?
No.
Oh, what?
Right, well, I started the bream crack.
You're reasonably strong.
We're going to bet it
Heavy.
off. There you go, around the back. Sorry, Steve. Doing Trev thumbs.
Yeah.
Nice. Benny?
It didn't really react.
Oh, there's heaps of them on the sounder.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
Yeah.
Oh.
That was gold. I was literally pulling up the electric motor to go, and Steve's lure got eaten right at the boat. Oh, it came out. Nice. Oh, nice little GT. So all we basically do for this comp, take a photo of the fish, upload it onto the Fish Heads app, and it's easy as that. We'll get him back in and keep fishing. We both landed our trevally bags by this stage, so we decided to head upriver to chase some jewfish. I started off by using the 3-inch swim prawn in white spot. Alrighty, first Dewey for the comp. He's not the biggest fish, but I'm happy with that. Got to get another one in the bag now. 3-inch white spot, 1/6 ounce BKK 10 head. Can't really go wrong with that combo. Show you him there. That's the lure there. I'll get him back and we'll get into him. Take notice how the boat's positioned in this scene. The tide had just topped out and started to run out. So the boat is spot locked against the wind and we're casting up current. You'll also notice the retrieve is slightly different to how we're fishing for trevally before. It's just 2 small hops off the bottom. You really don't want to lift the lure too high up off the bottom when you're fishing for dewies, otherwise you're just going to miss out on bites. Yep, that's a dewey, that's a big one. That's really big. Get up. Nice. That's the dewy bag done, number 2 for the day. 3-inch glass this time on a 1/6 ounce BKK head again. Very happy filling that bag. So we can move on to another species now, try for flathead or something like that, but we'll get him back and keep going. With the jewfish bag filled, we decide to move spots to chase our second cod underneath one of the close bridges on the swim crab.
Well done.
Got it done. That's the bag. He's only little, but it still counts. Alright, he's not a big fish, but that's the 3rd bag full. That's my second cod. And we came to a spot, it's pretty cool. I literally cut my teeth fishing here. I used to come here after school and literally flick hard bodies around these rocks and literally just chase cod this size. So when I needed a second cod, I thought we may as well come here, and I think we came on the other side of the bridge, and that was first cast into the rocks with a swim crab, and got it done. So that's very cool. We're going to move on to flathead now, so we're going to try and get 2 flathead. Water's really dirty and we've got the run in tide, so it's going to be tricky, but that's what we're going to try and do this Arvo, the afternoon of day 1. And we've got 2 more days after this, so we can keep filling bags and hopefully get a few more species. Flathead was the next target on the list, so we moved downriver, find some clear water, and as you can see from the technique, it's similar to the jewfish, just a couple of hops off the bottom, but unlike the jewfish, for flathead I like to keep a little bit more tension between hops. Oh, yep. Really big flathead.
Is he ready?
That's the hardest fighting flathead on this bloody hook. Oh shit, that.
Damn it, I think it's an opportunity.
I'll turn. Yep, nice. Flathead number
nice.
1.
That's nice.
He's a good fish too.
Yeah, he's actually not bad.
He
fought well.
Hardest fighting flathead I've ever caught. Alright, there he is. Flathead number 1. Just have to get 1 more now to fill the bag, and he's a good fish. He fought ridiculously well for his size. You know, I think he was 52, 53, and yeah, ridiculously well. 3-inch glass on a 1/6 head, 1/6 BKK head. I am very happy with that. 1 more closer to filling another bag, so I think that's going to be last fish of the day. We'll probably get a few more casts in, but that's probably going to be it. I'll get him back and we'll come up with a plan for tomorrow. Alrighty, a little recap of day 1. The plan paid off. We caught our trevally bag, caught a cod as bycatch, targeted a cod under the bridge, filled the cod bag, caught 1 flathead and filled the dewy bag. So that leads us on to the plan for day 2. We're going to target bream in the morning. We're going to have a little bit less wind. We're going to go for the 2-inch swim prawning glass on a 1/20th ounce head, and then we're going to target flathead, which we've got the incoming tide, so that could be hard. So we're going to leave a little bit of time. We're going to target the second flathead, fill the flathead bag, and then that'll be 5 bags full, which then will lead us on to chasing jacks, which I think is going to be the hardest one of the comp. We've got cool water, strong southeasterlies, but it doesn't mean they won't feed. So we're not going to get too far ahead of ourselves. We need to land those 2 bream and the 1 flathead first, and that's going to fill our 5 bags, and then we'll move on to mangrove jack. So stick with this and see if we can get it done on the bream.
We slow roll.
Like let it sink, and yeah, like, yep, there's one. Oh no! a bad little yellowfin.
No.
Well, that's the start of day 2, and the target was bream, and we got it done around the boat hold. 2-inch swim prawn in glass, 1/20th ounce head. I think that's like a number 2 size hook. I very rarely chase these guys, and I'm very rarely using jig heads this light, but it's a ton of fun and it's good to get it done straight away. So need to get one more, and then that's the bag filled, and can then chase my second flathead. That's the plan. So get back in and get it done. Yep. Yeah, that was hard to do one-handed. He's a good fish.
Yeah, surprising.
Yeah, you gotta like, it's weird, it's almost like what they do for trout. You gotta like try and drift your plastic the same speed as the current.
Yeah.
It's really weird. Like, I had a good little feel for that retrieve then. I thought I was gonna get a bite. All right, and just like that, bream bag is done. 2-inch swim prawn, 1/20th ounce head. He's a little bit of a better fish. I think he was 29, 30, so good little yellowfin. We'll get him back and keep going. Go on to flathead now, finish the flathead bag. All right, so that's the bream bag done, and we've just moved spots. So I need one more flathead to fill the flathead bag, and then we're gonna move on to jacks, but I won't think about jacks just yet because one flathead should be easy enough to get. But the hard thing is, like I keep saying, we've got a lot of dirty water. We've got a really big incoming tide at the moment, so we've got a bit of clean water, but it's also really windy. We've got 20 knots this morning, so all your spots get narrowed down, and upriver is filthy. So we went and had a look at the first lake yesterday, and which is where I'd normally chase flathead if I had to, but it was very, very dirty and very, very windy, so I didn't have a lot of confidence. So we're just going to suss out this little spot here, and yeah, flathead is on the cards. Got to get one more, and then move on to jacks, which is probably the we've left the hardest thing to last. So we'll get into them and see if we can get one. I'm gonna throw probably the swim crab and the 3-inch swim prawn. I've caught a ton of flathead on the crab, so I'll probably start with that, then move on to the prawn. So stick with us, and we'll see if we can get one. There's heaps of categories. There's even like most fish in this. You could even try and target fish. You could simply catch big eyes and nosies and shit.
But our goal is the most bad.
Yep, that's big. That's really big. Good, whatever it is. It's gonna be a big GT, I reckon. Need to upgrade that little one. It's an upgrade from my little one's upgraded now, so not the flathead we're after, but that's an upgrade on my smallest GT in my bag, so that's not too bad. Keep going and try and get that flatty. Probably this spot be a little bit protected, but it's like yep.
Oh, it's cold.
It's alright. Cold. It's upgrade in our bag.
Good stuff.
Seen the colour and thought it was right.
Oh, got it done.
Yep. Feels like a trevally. I'll call it. Happy guy. Not the required species, but nice little big eye, 3-inch prawn in glass, 1/6 ounce head. Keep going, try and get that flatty.
What's the related you call that one?
It's way worse than we're trying to catch flathead now. That's flooded. Nice. Straight away, it felt like a flathead, and then I'm like, oh, he's probably pumping too hard. All right, that's a flatty bag done. I am very stoked with that. He's not a bad fish. 3-inch white spot, again, 1/6 head. We'll start chasing some jacks. We'll get him back in the water. And all right, so that's a flathead bag done and dusted. It's basically this jack's left for us. So this afternoon, oh, what is it? It's only 9:30 in the morning, still day 2. So the rest of today we're chasing jacks, and tomorrow we're chasing jack. Gonna tie on the swim crab, fish some rubble, fish some rocks and stuff like that, and just see how we go. I haven't caught a jack in a few weeks, so it'll be interesting. We've got a bit of time to dissect it though. What are the other fish? I think it's Tailor, queenfish and whiting, which you can catch them, but I have trouble targeting them with soft plastics, especially in this system. They're not really consistent at the moment. So I know jack's consistent, so that's what we're going to chase, and that'll be 6 bags. We've filled 5 so far. Jack's will be number 6, which I'm very stoked about. I was hoping for 4 bags, but we've filled 5 now, so time to fill the 6th. I'll show you what we're going to use and what techniques and stuff like that, and hopefully we can get 2 jacks. That'll be the goal. That'll be the dream. That'll be a dream comp for me. But I'll stop talking and we'll move spots and get into them. Rather like try and upgrade something in my bag, like we've never chased jewfish.
I thought that.
I thought that was a jack. It's a cod.
On that.
Nice. Lady number 3. Be nearly the same size as the second one, eh?
Very similar, yeah.
Alright, so we just moved on to a little rock bar, fishing for jacks. No jack, got a nice another flathead. Swim minnow in mullet, 1/6 head again. Get him back and try and get a jack.
It's the stuff of drones.
Yeah. And it's funny, it's like, it almost like, oh, yep.
Oi. What do we call them?
Oh, I'd call probably top of Jew or little Trev. Bubba Trev.
I mean, that is.
No. Still get a photo of him.
Yeah, well, it's still a fish.
Signs of life. Just a little big eye. Get him back. Keep going. big cod.
Oh, the cod is it?
Yeah, I think it is, yeah. Yeah, big cod. I think I've got your cod bag now. Oh, I thought that was going to be a jack. He's a good fish on the swim crab. Oh, man, he's a big cod on the swim crab. Oh, that one proper had me fooled for a big jack. We're fishing a super shallow rock bar. Put on the swim crab and I didn't feel his bite, but I felt him moving around, so I just jammed hooks into him, and as you've seen, he put up a good fight. But that's my biggest cod for the comp, so it's a little upgrade for me. 42, or was he 43? 42, 43, I'll have to check the photos, but yeah, very, very nice fish. I'm very happy with that one. Would be happy if he's red, but I'll take it for sure. Sweet, we're getting back. Good fish. Nice stick him. Feel good? I won't fuck around with the electric because it might just make it worse unless you feel and go into something. Cod. I think it's the same cod. I'd normally put him on speaker, but if I put him on speaker, his ears would blow out. That's a fish. His ears would blow out. Has he got ya? Can't pull again, no. He's a proper spinny boy. Fuck, he went hard too. He had a good fish. Oh, is it raining? It's about to rain again.
Oh, no. Big.
Yes.
I'm ready for another round.
Another rain round.
Yeah. We caught some cod though.
Yeah.
Weird, you think one of them would be a jack, eh? They're being toys with. Well, he was roasting me at one stage.
Steve just landed this nice 41 centimetre cod just before this little monsoon hit. Well, we're still fishing for jacks, but yeah, that's a nice cod. We've got a few nice ones this comp, and we'll get him back and keep fishing. What you do. All right, so recap of day 2. We got the bream done very, very early, which I'm super stoked about. We just targeted those moored boats and got it done. We tried the jetties a little bit earlier. They didn't seem that productive, so we went to the moored boats, and yeah, there was plenty of them there, so we got our 2 very quickly. And then we chased flathead, and we wasted a fair bit of time doing that. We went to Wyber into that little creek system, but the tide was just running in too hard. So we went into the canals then, where there was a little bit less tide, and got it done, got the second one. So that's where it all started. Started going a little bit downhill chasing jacks. We put in a lot of effort. It was really wet. It was really windy. We fished some shallow rocks and we just persisted with that. And as you've seen, caught lots of cod. They were good fish though. I reckon that'll put us in the lead for cod. We got a few over 40 centimeters, so for our system that's actually pretty good. So that's leading us on the plan for day 3, and yeah, it's going to be tough getting jacks. So we're going to fish a few rock bars again, some spots out of the wind or spots with a little bit less wind because it's it's blowing 30-knot gusts today. And then we're going to try and fish a few pontoons. So I'm using bigger lures. I'll go to the 4-inch shrimp prawn and heavier jig head, and I'll power fish all those pontoons and try and see if we can get a few jacks sitting off them. And it's only a shorter session tomorrow, so we're going to be hitting it about 6 in the morning, and it's lines out at 10, and then I think the Prezzo is going to start 11:30, 12, which is going to be good. Like, it's a good bunch of people. Everyone shares knowledge, and there's a lot of banter, and it's just a lot of fun. It's not too serious, these comps. But we do like to fish them hard and put maximum effort in. So see you out in the water and see if we can grind it out and get these jacks. All right, it's the last morning, day 3. We've only got a small session today. It's lines out at 10 o'clock, so yeah, we've got four hours to fish. Prezzo's at 12. Still blowing 20 knots. We're in a little spot here that's out of the wind. Yeah, it's been relentless, that southeasterly, but we've got 5 bags, so I'm super happy with that. But we've got to get mangrove jack, so we've got to get 2 jacks. We worked really hard yesterday, Arvo, in that rain, and it just didn't pay off. We just kept catching big cod, but that's fishing. So different game plan this morning, and yeah, we're going to try and get into a few. So stick with us, and hopefully we can get it done. Yep. Just really little. I thought it was in the water to start with. Nice. First fish of the morning. Well, that's first fish of the morning on day 3. Last session, we got till 10 o'clock to try and get it done. Little flathead on the on a new colour swim minnow we're trialling. So that's pretty cool. Getting back and keep going.
Is like very small.
Yeah.
It depends what your reason for doing it.
Yep. Flathead.
Calling it?
Most.
Oh, maybe.
So he's going to be a tiny flatty. All right, that's the comp all done and dusted. We ended up with 5 bags, which I'm super happy with. We landed 27 or 28 fish, I think, which was I'm really happy with considering the weather. You know, we had a relentless 20 to 30 knots sou'easter the whole time, no matter what time of day it was blowing. So I'm going to check the scoreboards now and see how we did, and then we're going to head to Prezzo's. Noosa Fish Heads put on a really good comp, and that's why we're happy to be the major sponsor for it, and we'll definitely do it again. Can't wait to go to the Prezzo and chat to everyone, see how they went through the weekend, but I think everyone's going to be the same. Everyone got soaked and everyone just put up with that relentless wind and very big tide. Yeah, I'll head there and see how we went.